Broccoli bite. How is the baby?
He's doing so
Y'all
good.
be
He's
killing me.
knocked out right now. He
Cooking
just finished
fiends,
eating.
you know.
I had to time it
Huh?
out.
I'm
Get your
good. We
He
break
needs
good.
in,
water
honey.
right
Get
now.
your break in.
Because he was active when I was filming my podcast. Oh my gosh, he had inputs to say during the damn podcast. I was just like,
Right.
all right, thank you
Right.
for your input. I'm just standing up in front of. Let me give me a seat.
Y'all hear that double feed? Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Or was that me? CJ,
nah, I
look,
heard it.
I don't know what's going on with Horizon, but yeah, whatever. We're gonna push through this thing. Um, good evening, everybody. Hi. I hope everybody is doing well on this Wednesday evening. Um, we are here yet again. Ask the Q, speak your truth. I'm your boy, Burden the Proof. Again, I thank you guys for coming through and showing some support in regards to this very, very important month that they've deemed International Women's Day in addition
Baby.
to Women's Her Story Month. Y'all see how that goes? Her Story Month, Her Story. We got it. We figured it out. All right, cool, good. We're gonna let the crowd trickle in as they normally do. So before we get to all that, I want to just highlight a couple of things that have been going on in the real world before we touch on this specific topic that I really wanted to touch on. Um, the Dollar Tree is raising their prices to $1.75. Y'all saw that? Anybody? Y'all paying attention to that? Yeah. Did anybody know that yet? Okay, so uh, can you really call yourself the Dollar Tree if you raise your shit to $1.75? So what do we call it now? Walmart?
$1.75.
Yeah,
$1.75 tree.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what are we doing here? You can't call yourself the Dollar Tree if you can't hold on to that dollar price, bruh. That dollar price used to get me through the day when I ain't had nothing else. But hold up,
Oh,
Devon,
what
you
birthday is
raising your
this?
hand. What I do wrong? Are you agreeing? Well, you making me nervous, man. Do something. Ring a bell or something. No, but yo, like, what are you? That dollar, that's all I had. Sometimes was those 100 pennies. Now you raise it to 75 more. I ain't got
That's
it.
crazy. I ain't got it.
I don't know.
Plus
I don't know
tax.
what to do now, man. Shit.
Right, the plus
Nah.
tax, you getting it.
Yo, inflation. Is it? I mean, damn. Okay, how
Can't
can your
trust
boy
nobody
keep
no
his
more.
Arizona teas 99 cents, but everybody else raising their prices all up the game? Man, I don't get it.
I
Oh,
don't
you're
But
know
Dollar
right.
Tree,
either.
man,
Our
you making me,
Arizonas
you
ain't even
upsetting me,
99 cents
bruh.
no more.
Dollar
It's not
Tree, you
99
upset me now.
cent.
Nope.
I,
Our
I
Arizona's
ain't
a
got the
dollar
dollar
twenty
seventy
nine.
five. I'm sorry, I ain't
It
got it.
probably tastes different.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Um. In other news, um, Tiger Woods um is dating somebody. Um, Tiger Woods is dating Donald Trump Jr.'s ex. Yeah. Now, the thing to me that really got to me, first of all, are, is Donald Trump? I'm not Donald Trump. Is Tiger Woods still with us? Are we still?
Nah. No.
No,
No.
no.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
We
Nah.
Tiger
No.
Woods ain't. He's not us no more.
No. We traded him a long time ago.
Well, damn, that's wild. Okay, hold on, nigga
Bro been
Divine.
traded. Bro been traded. We are not keeping him. No. No. He's
Well,
not.
this the
No.
thing with me though, because he announced that they were dating, and then he says, "I would appreciate privacy, bruh."
I bet.
You don't get no privacy after that. You done announced it. What are you doing? You're about to face
Oh
all the
my
backlash
God.
that you get from announcing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
what you expected, but yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work. But yeah, for those
I
who
think you're the only
care,
black person that talked about it.
Tiger Woods is dating Donald Trump Jr.'s ex. That's kind of a flex, though. Yes,
No, it's not.
It's
No,
not?
No, it's not.
All right, well, I guess it's not.
That's a
All right, well,
downfall.
look.
Oh,
I mean, I
oh
don't know.
my God.
That might be a flex to some people. I'm like, yeah, who you dating? I'm dating Donald Trump Jr.'s ex. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh my
Might be a
God.
flex, might not be a flex. Who
The
knows?
sentence is
Hey,
already too long.
It's too long.
yo. So, okay, so of course y'all heard about the. I'm really big on astrology and stuff like that, and trying to understand how these planets and all this other stuff works right now. I don't know if y'all heard about that K2-18b planet that they've seen. It's what they call it, super Earth exoplanet. It's like
Wow.
8.6 times more massive than Earth, located within some habitable zone of some red dwarf star or some crap like that. Basically, a lot of. Can I say this? Can I say this without people getting offended? Can I
Go
really say
ahead.
this without people getting offended?
Go
Basically,
ahead. Speak
a
your
lot
truth.
of people that aren't of color are looking for a way up out of Earth. And they are definitely examining damn near every planet known to man that looks like it got water, carbon dioxide, and anything else that they can sustain life on.
Wow.
So this what is it? KB, this K2-18b planet seems to be something worth looking for. Look at Dr. Karma has been looking,
shit sound
trying
like
to
a
get
drug.
on stage to see how
It
she
do.
talked for the last 10 minutes. Y'all should have let her figure it out. I would have told her to go upstairs over there by the logo. No, I'm saying.
That's messed up.
Dr. Karma, hi.
Hi. How are you?
What's
Where
happening?
you find this information at? Where did you find out about this planet burden?
Oh, ma'am, I'm all over the place. It's
But-
my job to know these things.
But
What? Come back. Come back. I'm listening.
but can you please provide your source, pretty
All
please?
right, so check me out.
I would
This is all
love
you need to do, right?
A little bit more investigation.
Now, what you can now that the information is out, I would love for you to do the research. So you go ahead and hit that Google search, hit K2-18b, and,
That is a
and knock
lot.
yourself out. And knock yourself out.
For a planet. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I
I
got
will
you.
go
They
look.
tryna
We're
go
gonna
there.
revisit this, okay?
Yeah, let's do
You
that.
and I are gonna revisit this.
Not
I'm
blind
down,
for me.
ma'am. And congratulations
for
again
me.
on obtaining your master's.
Thank you.
You welcome. What up,
I
Ange?
worked hard.
That planet sound like a drug and a GTA
Right.
cheat code hybrid.
Yo, I would agree.
It sounds
I
like
would
the
definitely
synthetic
agree.
weed that they got right now. Like it
And they need to
definitely
leave
sounds
that
like
planet
the
alone because all they're
synthetic
gonna do is mess it up just like
It's
they did
giving
this one.
synthetic weed.
There you go. But
Period.
let them go. Let
Yes.
them go. Hey, let them go.
Maybe
Hey,
inflation to go down.
if you looking for another way out, go ahead. Again, for those doing the research, K2-18b is the planet. Just to let you guys
My
know.
God.
And I know Dr. Karma's gonna do her due
I'm
diligence.
looking right now. You damn right. You know I am.
I know she is going to do her
Exoplanet
due
that orbits
diligence
a
and
red
figure that out.
Dwarf star.
Now, back on this whole space traveling thing. Let's talk about these two. Remember the two astronauts, right? That finally came back to Earth.
Oh.
Yo, I don't think y'all understand what happened. For those who
What
don't
happened?
know, yo,
What
this was an 8-day mission. This was only supposed to be an 8-day mission that turned into 286 days.
Oof. Wow.
Yo, could you
Crazy.
imagine? Imagine being stuck with somebody for 286 days that you don't want to be with.
Man, that's crazy.
I
Bruh.
lived that life.
I've been there. I've been there. I've been there.
Yo,
Oh my
I
God.
could only imagine.
Right?
And then, yo, I didn't know there's an extensive amount of things that happen once they return to Earth.
Yes.
This part I didn't know. Yo, you go
Mhm.
through a lot of training. You have to you damn near have to recalibrate your whole body,
Yeah.
basically.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I didn't know these things. There was one person that said that there was one astronaut that was on this ISS and gained 2 inches in height.
Oh shit.
I was like,
How'd they do
whoa.
that?
I was like, whoa.
Sign me up.
For other
Sure he's
reasons.
not an alien?
Because I'm asking myself, nah, I'm not going to tell y'all what I was asking myself.
Nah, tell us.
So I'm like, okay, if you grow in inches vertically, I mean, what else grows? You know what I'm saying? Just asking.
Wow.
I'm just
Burden.
asking. Just asking.
That's crazy work.
Yo, because yo, when you're in space, all your fluids go to your brain. And like there's literally can be a lot of brain damage and things to that nature if you're there too long. So I mean, hold on, we're gonna hold that for a minute. Yes, Dr. Karma.
Did you know that the United States military is opening a new branch for space? Did you know that? Did you know that? They're
I
recruiting.
thought it was already
astronauts.
open.
What? Well, I didn't freaking know. I just found out the other damn day. Okay, well, all right.
Isn't it? Isn't it already space?
So that's how you know
Yes.
there's life out there. 'Cause
There's
what
a
you
space-
need
there's
What you need a
Space
whole
Force.
military branch for? Like
Right.
the whole.
Right.
They've never
the branch
added
was
an addition.
opened up.
They
The
relocate.
branch was opened
Angel,
up
they
when he was
relocating.
in
You need to go.
Yes.
office
Right.
last-
The kids.
Matter of fact, they need
Word.
to let
Last
them,
term,
let them
yeah.
rich people go so we can just keep this space.
Yeah, there's a
That's
whole
what I'm
space.
saying.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
need
there's
to
a
let
whole
all
space
the rich
force.
folks go.
It's the Space Force.
let
There
'em
you
go.
go. It's a whole
Yeah,
Space
Space
Force.
Force.
Yes.
Yeah, they
There
called
you
it
go.
the Space Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got people in the military, so yeah. And
See, Dr.
upper
Carmen,
military.
we got you.
Also,
Yes.
whenever you figure out about the growing,
Right.
let me know. Okay, just let me.
I got you. I got you.
Me too. How long you gotta stay to get?
286
I just need
days,
about
maybe?
4 or 5 inches. So how long? I just want to be able to reach the cabinet. My son finna go to college. I just need to be able
Bless
to
your
reach the
heart.
cabinet.
Bless
I'm
your
just
heart.
saying.
I got you.
I'm just saying.
I got you. Say less. Say less. Well, we unwrapped that. We definitely unwrapped that part of it.
Or maybe
Yes.
she can go to the Dollar Tree and get a step stool for $1.75, right?
Plus
Right.
tax. Plus
Plus
tax.
Tag.
Plus
Oh my God.
Ah, yo, right. Plus tax now. Damn
God,
Dollar
that's like-
Tree.
that's
You're not even
like
a Dollar Tree no more.
$2 and like
Change your
5 cents.
name.
No,
Well,
we
we
need
don't-
to sue them. We need
That's
to sue
wild.
them. We need to sue them
No.
for misleading us,
That's why.
having us
No.
believe that it would
Class
only be
action.
$1. Right? Seriously.
100%. Oh, Burden.
Yes. Divine.
Did you know the Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar and they just sold it for $1 billion?
What?
They did, didn't they?
They
How did
did.
Dollar
They
Tree
did.
own Family Dollar?
They make
They did.
billions and
For a
billions.
So
whole
they was
billion,
already
huh?
making $1.75 low
Dollar
key.
Tree's no
That's what I'm
joke.
talking
They
about.
make-
Class
they
action.
don't pay the
They
people
make a
much,
lot. They
but they
don't.
make-
That's
Already
why
doing
they
it.
make
That's
so
see, they
much
making
money.
$1 billion. You
$1
own
billion.
Dollar Tree.
Buku
That's
And they
dollars.
Hey.
don't even pay
Hey,
minimum wage.
there's
So
money
this
to be
joint-
made
They was
all over
already
the place.
making $1.75. Somebody is playing games. I think you
Actually,
should
it would
research.
work.
CJ behind you.
The class action would actually work.
It
'Cause yes, it would, because
It
Red
would.
Bull had
It
a
would.
class action suit where the person sued them
because it didn't give them wings.
didn't give them
Sure
wings.
enough.
That's
Mhm.
right.
And
Period.
that's
Let me find out we finna get money. We finna get money.
Let's do it.
Ah.
Let's do it.
Well,
I know
all
somebody
right.
know a
You know.
lawyer. Somebody just got to draw the paperwork up for me.
They gonna turn that
Okay,
into
so here we
dollars,
go. For those who don't know, this month has been deemed, if you're following it, March 8th was International Women's Day.
Yes, it
And the whole month is Women's Her Story Month. the her story. We got to put the her story. So to all my ladies out here, I want to say, what is it happy International Month
Women's
Day?
History Month.
History, her story, and all that other stuff.
Get it.
Yo,
Excuse me,
let me
sir.
say something.
Get it together,
No, because
sir. Happy
I want to.
Women's
Let's just
History
get this
Month.
out there because for history might not tell you, but women have played a very intricate part in the overall structure of America, for one, and
We are
just
mother.
the whole world
We are
in
mother.
in a lot of ways. And I
Yes.
wanted to have this conversation, one, because I wanted to share what women have been doing within this space of Horizon World, for one, and definitely highlight some people that are already here, standing here right now. Hold up, before we get to that though, my boy Ramrock is in the building real quick. I want to say what's up to my guy real quick. He did his Meta Tiny Desk the other last Saturday, for all those that were in attendance. Real
That's
quick
my
before we jump into this discussion, Ramrock, no, come on up here, sir. How was the experience at the Meta Tiny Desk?
That's my brother, just in case anybody did not.
Oh, we're gonna
know.
get to your siblings too. Don't even worry about that.
How y'all doing? Evening, ladies. How y'all doing? Evening. What's going on, my brother?
Ramrock, what's happening with you, my guy?
Oh, blue skies and golden sun rays, my brother.
Congratulations on the Meta Tiny Desk, man. How was the experience?
It was wonderful. I put it on. I went an hour plus, probably about an hour and a half or something like that.
Okay.
And I think the experience was great. I mean, I love the ambiance. I love the closeness, the intimacy with the people. I was able to tell my story and kind of like run them through a whole journey, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they think that I just sing. No, I started rapping.
Nah, he rapped. He did all that.
Kinds of crazy stuff. I ran through it, and we came live and direct. So, it was all love and respect. So, it was love.
That's what's up. I was there for a large part of it. I love the transitions that you made. I love a lot of the hometown, if you will, music that you know what I'm saying, you displayed about San Francisco and being in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. I'm gonna put you on the spot though right now. I don't know if you prepared for this or not, but it's International Women's Month. Well, no, it's Women's History Month. And I don't know if you got a tune that you can bless and serenade the women with real quick before we jump into this discussion. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you can, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Just sit down.
The floor is yours.
Moon.
Plugged up? You plugged up?
No, I am
Plugged
not.
up? Oh.
No.
So
absolutely
I got
not.
enough time. You go ahead and come back.
I mean, if you can't right now, you know what I'm saying? You can come back. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you here.
Do something.
Yeah, if you don't mind, you know what I'm saying? We already have a closing performance, and I'm not gonna say who by who just yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If you got time within your day, between now and then, definitely come back through, man, and let me know.
He'll
be right back. He'll be right back.
All good, all good.
I'm gonna do that for the women.
My God.
Can we take a drive?
Appreciate you,
Go down
sir.
Holla Drive. Thank you.
They ain't already put in the request. They put the
Well, there
request
it
in
is,
and
there it
everything
is.
too. See, look at
They
me, man.
already
I
got the
can't go
song, right?
nowhere.
Right?
See, that's why I
Okay.
can't never take you nowhere.
First of all,
Anyway, it's all good, man. I'm gonna come holler at y'all in a minute.
All
But-
good. Let's do it then,
You
my
were
G.
here already.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna dive into this discussion in regards to women's history and things to that nature. I don't know if a lot of people know the backstory of. I did a lot of research and I did a lot of reading. And I'm almost positive now I can definitely say this without any bias. Aside from African Americans within this country and indigenous people, women, not just women of color, but just women in general, are have been very undervalued and unappreciated within American society. Well, not just society, but because I think in any culture, if you will, um,
Mhm.
they've all, along with people of color, they've been seen as the lesser for whatever reason and things of that nature. And um, Seneca, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Seneca Falls Convention was the first time in a history where women stood up and fought for equality and for their rights. It was actually done in New York, Seneca Falls, New York. Frederick Douglass was actually the only person, a person of color, to attend this convention, and
Mhm.
I found that very, very, very interesting. And to see someone of color actually see in his own struggles as a person of color stand equally with women to fight for their own. My guy CJ is on the block. What's up, my guy?
Just to correct you on that.
Do
Just
that.
women culture. Um, how can I put this? Oh yeah, I did put the warning thing. Yeah, I did.
Well,
Okay.
thank God for that.
Only in white culture.
Oh.
African culture, a lot of had matriarchs, so they was valued. Matter of fact, Genghis Khan was a matriarchic, you
Mm-hmm.
know, society. It was the guy that basically Mongolian that basically took over.
Mhm.
Right.
It was known. It was said to be a man that does not listen to his wife is an idiot.
Mhm. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, really in black culture, in African cultures, they was looked at that way. Um, a lot of cultures, actually. It's just that whenever, like the Middle Ages, in that little area of time, when
Mm-hmm.
Europeans started taking over, that's when things kind of changed.
Now I just ain't want to put all the blame on the white folks, but I mean, if we
We
gonna do
just,
that,
It
it
does
is what
lean
it
heavy
is.
that way. It leans heavy in that manner.
go ahead, Dr. Carmen. Say what you just said.
I mean, it does lean heavier in that way.
Right.
Obviously, history clearly has shown us that. But I can
Definitely.
say in the Samoan culture as well, the matriarch is definitely like the leader of the house. You do what we say. Thank you.
What that is. Well, since we here in America, I mean, I guess let's peel off the band-aid. Yes, here in America, women were ridiculously undervalued and underappreciated, and
I agree.
it it started. I asked myself why. I asked myself why, and I didn't understand. I still don't understand why. Can anybody give me a yada? Yes, ma'am.
Because someone's nappy-headed son tries to play us.
Period. What she said.
You want to elaborate on that?
Oh,
You want to elaborate on
Go
that?
ahead, sister.
no, honestly, I think it has a lot to do. I don't know if this is the right place for us to really dive into it like that, but um, I think it just
Edit
had.
disclosure, you good. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
You straight. Say your piece.
And it's live, so I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
You not gonna hurt
But-
nothing. Go ahead, child.
Sis,
We
do you
here.
do
What
for
was the
everybody
question?
says?
What was the question?
Well, I'm. Society could have created a plethora of different um, situations in regards to how we came to be and how the civilization was formed and things like that. But as people already stated, Europeans and things like that chose to devalue women and things like that to gain. I don't know what the gain was, but I'm asking, why do you feel that we went the route of devaluing women and things like that to create the society that we've created?
So to piggyback off my sister, someone's nappy-headed son got their feelings hurt because a woman was capable of doing what he was not capable of doing, and therefore shit had to change to benefit. That
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna do that. Angel, the artist, is up here. Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Not to piggyback off. But because we're talking about it starting from the European culture, we have to realize that they came more from a standpoint of that royalty thing where kings are first.
Mhm.
The next heir has to be the prince, not the princess. Whereas the women within their society was more only looked upon for breeding purposes, for creating
Yes.
their next heir and everything. So that just kept trickling down to, oh, all you're good for is for
Cooking.
creating my heir and taking care of my heir and the rest of the household. So we just got stooped down to that small thing, not realizing that there's many things that we were capable of, if not even more capable of doing from our male counterparts, such as like any of the inventions, the first Black woman being able to help people go to space. Like all of those things weren't taken into account back then because they were all just seen as, for lack of a better word, a hole to put things in.
Correct. What she said.
Hold on. Since we're on, speaking of women in history and inventions and as well, let's just give you an example of some women who contributed immensely in regards to the formation of this society. A lady named Frances Perkins from 1880, born, died 1965, was the first woman appointed to serve on the U.S. cabinet. She also assisted in ending child labor. She started the federal minimum wage. For those who didn't know, that minimum wage was created by a woman, and she also implemented Social Security. So for all you guys getting them checks, guess who you owe that to?
A woman.
Right, a woman. So for those who didn't know, that's just a little trip down memory lane, if you will. CJ, yes, sir.
Not
You
the
on
nappy,
mute? Oh,
not the nappy-headed man. That straight-haired man. Let's just
Oh, the
straight-haired man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The straight-haired man. No, not the nappy-headed one. But to answer that question earlier, how did we get here to that point? I'm gonna say this, and I know that it's gonna be a little difficult for a lot of people to digest.
Oh, shit.
But I'm a Christian, right? So I
Yes,
just want to
sir.
make sure I put that out there.
Okay, the disclaimer is there.
The reason why this happened is because of Christian values. Some Christian values. They used the Bible for that. During that time, the Roman Catholic Church, they did that. Even with the changing of laws, you had King James. King James didn't want to. He was trying to get a divorce. And the funny part about that is, when he changed the laws in the church, the King James, the same guy, we end up having a Protestant church, and they end up coming over here. So either way, like I said, it's the Christian values of that. There's kind of like it's like this.
Oh, you changed.
I cannot let you practice your religion without, you practicing mine, basically.
Okay.
So that's
I can live
why.
with that.
That makes
But
sense.
also, public schooling and all of that during the Wild Wild West time, the schooling and all of that, the brothels was the reason why we have public school.
See, we gonna get to
What?
that too. Hold up, Mike.
Yes.
What up?
How? What?
That,
I need.
and I
need
agree,
more.
and I disagree at the same time.
Oh,
Because it's human values. The value
Mm.
simply of humans, being a human being. I know people from different countries that practice different religions. They value women the same as any good man would. You know what I'm saying? And like her mentioning the things throughout history, those things were actually able to happen because there were men that did value the quality that women can bring. So it don't have anything to do with necessarily where you are as a religion, but just as a human being, because you had to think about it. Like, we made it popular to give people a platform to say, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck this bitch. Fuck that bitch. And we made that popular.
Yeah.
Other countries, they see that, they mimic it. Other certain generations that, you know what I'm saying, especially the younger generation. And that's where it comes in at. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
The
sir.
younger generation, like adapting these things that where they weren't raised to say yes, ma'am, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
sir.
it's human values when it boiled down to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I got a love for my mom and my sister. Like, so like at the same time, like, how can I take that to another level to where I don't see another woman and say, yo, she's a sister to somebody, she's a mom to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's all, I think it's more about just, we made humanity the state it is right now, pretty much by the things that we can say we allowed it, because we can't continue to say the man and the system and what they put out there to us, because we accept this shit because we're the consumers.
Well, just to jump a little. Oh shit!
Wait, I'm a historian. So what happens is you also have to count in the point of during the time that the Catholic Church was empowered, you also had Catholic Church that was, for instance, if you didn't say you was a Catholic, right? You'll get killed for that. We had the St. Louis trial. How did that happen? Catholic Church decided to send the Inquisition. What happens is when whoever's in power, that's what happens. They have the power of that. But you also have to remember, we as Americans on this Western side don't understand sovereignty. Sovereignty means you do what exactly that person says. It doesn't matter what the people says. It matters what that king says, or it matters what that pope says. Because during that time, that's what happened. Now, nowadays, we have the choice.
Okay, so hold up. We're going to back up from the choice part, because I'm still on the part of how we came to be and the devastation and the conditioning that women were put through and feeling that they were a lesser in this country, and the things that they were faced with here. Let's talk about marriage. Marriage was crazy in the 18s, 1900s around here. Women were literally stripped of their identity when they married. If they had anything of their own possessions, it legally went to the husband. You literally carried their last name. You didn't even have an identity. And to me, that's just further increased the idea of you are nobody, or you're literally attached to that man. You couldn't even divorce. And if they were providing food, money, and shelter,
Whatever he wanted to.
they could do whatever they wanted to do to you. That is, for lack of better words, fucking wild to me, and ridiculously barbaric.
And that man is let's go back.
And it's unbelievable how society, well, I'm not going to say society, but how that was something that was approved, even back then, because again, like I said, women were a little bit seen with a little bit more grace than people with slaves, and that was it. But like she alluded to, someone alluded to, only because they can bear children. So now let's jump into parenthood, because I want to talk about this real quick. I feel that there was a shift in the narrative of what parenthood really was and what it's supposed to be to women. I'm gonna stand firm on saying this: women that can bear children are the most phenomenal people in this world, in my opinion. And it was seen as something, as a lesser thing to do. Okay, you stay home and take care of the children while we go out and work, not understanding that you had the hardest job in the world in trying to cultivate and create a society of thinkers. And it's funny how now we've come back full circle to now people say, I would rather be a stay-home parent now than go out here and make a wage and things like that. So my question to you women are, how do you view parenthood now? Do you feel that it's something secondary or to making money, or do you feel that it's one of the most important things that as a woman that you can do?
Just making sure I'm on. Okay. So I'm a little different. Oh, look, see, now my son wants to chime in on the talk. People to be like, make sure you say it right.
Okay.
As a mom, I already know that is my first job. Now, does that mean that is my sole job? Absolutely not. I come from a different upbringing of that's not going to be my sole job. When it comes to me and my partner, everything is 50-50. So whether I'm working from home and, taking care of the kids, those are my jobs. Or if I have multiple side hustles, those are also my jobs. I'm never going to be like, I'm only stay-at-home parent. That's all I do. You have to go out and fend, because I've been through that circumstance before and have been let down when my counterpart can't uphold the financial aspect of it. And now we're both, in the downfall because we only depended on one person to bring in the money. Whereas now it's always going to be like, we're both bringing in money. So if you're low, I'm going to go up a little higher. If I'm low, you're going to go up a little higher. And that goes the same thing with parenting as well. If I feel like I've been awake too many nights and I need somebody to take over, then that's where that person needs to step in as well. It's never going to be this is my sole job to raise these human beings for the great future that we're supposed to be having. It's a partnership, just as a regular relationship, just as parents. You should both be incorporating that great amount of percentage into your child and making sure that they know that they can provide intelligence and financial from both their parents, not just one, because they'll have that mindset. And we won't be breaking any generational curses. They'll be thinking, oh, yeah, women should just be staying home, cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids, when it should really just be 50-50. Everybody should be doing whatever they can. It's a village. You should be doing everything you can.
Phenomenal answer, ma'am. Yes, I would agree wholeheartedly. Yes. Shout out to my 50-50s out there. All my 50-50s, we still doing 50-50, or we following these trends of these young girls? What are we doing? We're going to get back to that. Hold on. Confetti for the 50-50. Where we at? Okay. I'm with it. All right. Shout out to my 50-50s out there. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, so I don't have children, but I have nieces and nephews. But I agree wholeheartedly with Angel the artist. It's a partnership. You have
Yes.
to come together, and I know that at one point, I know during my career, it's like just say if a bunch of us girls were going out to lunch. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? And if someone said, "Oh, I'm a housewife. I'm a stay-at-home mom," it was kind of like looked down on, right? Because you're not making money, right? But the thing
Yes.
is that your kids are the best investment that you could ever make, first of all.
100%.
The best investment, okay? Because they're our future leaders, they're our future, period. And so, but now it's like that shift is here where, you have men now who are willing to stay home and take care of the kids while maybe the wife is out. But the thing is that I just, one thing that I do, like in my, financial counseling and so forth, I tell people, look, do what's best for your household. What works for this person, this couple, is not going to work for the next couple. It
Right.
depends on where you are in your life and what it is you do. Because the thing is that your kids are watching you and how you interact and how you work together. Because, I mean, some people may not agree with this, I don't know, but marriage is like a business. When you come
Mm.
together, you come together in agreement for a purpose, to fulfill, to start businesses, do whatever, raise children, and for an expected end, right? And
Yes.
so the thing is that you have to be on the same page, reading from the same book, and making sure that that happens. So whether it's like you do it the way Angel the artist says, it's 50-50, or where one of you says that, okay, no, one of us is going to be full-time at home and the other one's going to be full-time out. If that works for you and that
Right.
makes your household harmonious and happy, go for it.
Facts.
Well
Yes.
said.
MK. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Um,
Hi.
on my opinion, it's not 50-50. I think as a couple, everybody should bring 100% on the table.
Mm.
Bring 100 and the other one bring 100. It doesn't matter who is the breadwinner. That's what I wanted to correct about 50-50.
Okay. I'm with it. 50-50, 100%. I'm down. Dr.
I'm
Karma.
back.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna speak as a single parent, okay?
Oh, yes.
Parenthood was top of the list, but making that money was top of my list too. I didn't have a partner, so
Right.
my partner was my job. You know what I'm saying? But parenthood was definitely um, top priority. But as a single parent, doing it on your own, the availability to being the best parent that I possibly could have been, those
Yes.
opportunities weren't there as often as it probably could have been had I had a partner to raise my child with. So I did my damnedest. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do too bad. But for me, they both were like at the top of my list, making money and being the best parent that I could be. So, yeah.
Definitely. No, I definitely feel that society has really pit the man and the women together in a competition type thing to where I can do what you can do, or I can do what you can do type situation. And there was a time where people forgot about the kids. Okay, yeah, we out here making this money, but who's here to nurture the kids? You understand what I'm saying? And there was a time that I feel that they in some instances even today that they're forgotten about. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, it shouldn't be that way. Like, there's no society without raising kids. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't understand this mindset to where there was a situation where people felt that parenthood or being a stay-at-home mom was like, oh, I ain't doing that. I'm going out and get this money. Well, nah. We got to take care of these kids. And I just think that there was a situation in America, because I live here, to where, I mean, it was a competition type thing. and there was an instance where the kids were definitely forgotten about. But hopefully we're getting back to it and understanding that without kids and without nurturing these kids, we have a very unstable society. In some instances, you can see it now. I mean, what the lack of parenting and things like that can do to a culture and to a civilization out here. When you're reading some of these overly emotional kids out here doing these crazy things, you got people hitting motherfuckers up over the head with a baton when they running. It's a lot of crazy things that have never been seen and unheard of that are happening. And if you peel back that onion, you can actually trace it back to their upbringing and the fact that no, parenting is not being done. Mom and dad is working 8, 16-hour shifts and things like that, and they're forced to fend for themselves. Well, guess what happens when they fend for themselves? They get on the internet, they read, and the world teaches them what to do. Instead of the parent that has the blueprint on how to survive, tell them exactly how to navigate. Just my opinion. Divine, what's going on?
I'm gonna piggyback on what you said. So I had my first kid when I was 17, my senior year of high school, and I feel like in certain instances, you don't get I had a lot of people that had a lot of different perspectives on whether I was going to be successful or fail because I had a child at 17. I had my second child when I was 19, and then I had my daughter at 30. But my main issue during my parenting journey was that I had to choose whether or not I'm going to work a job and provide for my family, or if I'm going to be there for my kids. I always, when I had my first baby, I always was like, okay, I want to be there for everything. I don't want to miss a thing. And you're in a bad position because for me, I was low income family. I went to cosmetology school when my son was a year old, but again, working for myself, paying for daycare. Then you have the fact that you're a young person, you're down upon because you made the decision to have a child as young as you did. Constant negativity of you're going to fail, you're not going to get, you're not going to ever make it, basically. That's all I was told. And these were people that are older than me. These are people that I would look up to. I was 19, 20, and had little bitty babies and didn't really know what, to do with that. But it's not like they were, encouraging. Like, okay, it's hard, but you'll get through it. It was like, okay, failure. No, it's not going to work. And then you get a job, you get a good job, then you have a hard time keeping the job because you have little kids, you have daycare, you don't have transportation. And at the time, my kids were little, I had no transportation. I didn't have a good job history, even though I got a trade. I had to get a regular sales job. So it's a lot of different variations of things that was going on, So it's I feel like for me, if I meet young mothers, I have to pay it forward. Let them know, hey, you can do it. It's possible. It's hard, but it's possible. You know what I mean? It's just, and you look at this generation, they having kids left and right. But we're the generation that was the generation for us. What do we do? I feel like we're the only ones that are going to impact the change because we've been here for everything. We've been through every cataclysm financially. We've seen it all. We've seen disasters in schools. We've seen it all. So what are we going to do? Because the ball's in our court. People are listening now. You know what I mean? They're looking at everything that's going on. They're listening now, But I'm just saying, that's just my opinion.
No,
I'll be here all day. But yeah.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Divine. Uh-oh. She don't never talk.
Oh, shoot.
Miss Fuchsia, yes. Yay. You got to sit on the circle joint. Yeah,
Divine, I want to thank you for what you said because a lot of times society, this is just the norm. Society puts that it's the woman's responsibility to raise the children and everything like that. As a woman that was in the military, in a dual relationship, my husband was in the military too. A lot of times when my son got sick or whatever like that, they always expected me to be the one that stopped what I was doing to be the one to go run to pick him up and take him to the doctor's appointments and do whatever. And my husband was able to do whatever he needed to do, go to the field, do training and everything else like that. But luckily, my husband and I had a strong foundation, and we both agreed that it's both of our responsibilities to raise this child. It's not just mine. And so
Right.
we put ourselves in a position where, no, my wife is going to do her job. She's going to go to the field. She's going to do what she needs to do. I'm not going to the field this time. I'm going to stay home, and I'm going to take care of the child while she does what she has to do. But society as a whole puts us in this category of it's always a woman's responsibility when it comes to raising the children. So I'm thankful that I had a husband that supported me in what I did. We supported each other, but he supported me and allowed me to do my job and excel in the military, and held his command accountable to say, no, it's my responsibility also to raise this child, not just her. So I just wanted to put that out there.
I'm glad you did that. Now, hold on, stay there, cause I'm about to say something, and I'm gonna say it. All right, now, 100% correct. Yes, it's both your child and things like that. But my question to you is this: you guys, as women, carry that baby for, if you do the math, it's actually 10 months. All right, if you actually do the math, it's actually 10 months. Right? You create a bond with that child before it even gets out here. You did what I'm saying? I don't think society was ready to say, oh, it's your responsibility. But I would think you're best suited for the situation in regards to taking care of that child, because who knows that child better than you? You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not combating what you're saying, because again, I think equality in regards to having a job and things like that is very important. I get that, but I'm thinking from a perspective of who's best for that gig. Right. Shitting me, it ain't me. I'm not, because you guys are natural nurturers.
You're correct in that, but you're correct in that. But the thing is, as a woman, period, we always have to work harder. So being a woman in the military and trying to excel, I couldn't be that person that's like, oh, I can't do my job because I got to go run home to do this for my, it's not that I didn't love my child. I love my child to death, but I had a father at home that could do it too.
Yes,
he
understood.
was just as capable of doing it as I was. So he supported me in allowing me to excel in the military. So
all right, when the diaper's on the baby head, don't get mad. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But just thank goodness that I did have a spouse like that supported me and allowed me to excel. But you're absolutely right. I mean, I did kind of control certain situations and be like, do it this way or do it. But I had to learn that just because it wasn't my way doesn't mean it's not right way. Because
True.
He's doing it a certain way, he ain't killing the baby, so I have to accept that the boy ain't dead.
Right. I get you.
I
get you. Yes.
I had to learn how to let go of certain things and allow him to do it. I had to respect that.
Right.
But again, as a woman, you're going to have to work harder anyway. They already put certain restraints on you as a woman. So imagine being a woman and then being in the military.
Right.
And
I
you
agree.
do have women that are like, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. And so now they're stereotyping every woman that's the same way. So I had to work harder. So I was just fortunate that I had a husband that supported me, and we both excelled, but there were obstacles where we had to say, no, she's going to go do her job. We're going to reverse the roles right now. She's going to go to the field. She's going to deploy, and I'm going to stay home and take care of the child. So I was just, and luckily the commands worked with us.
And let me just say something, because I'm going to apologize real quick for that last statement I said, because if things were done correctly and the person that created that child with you was with you through that whole journey of watching that bond that you create with that baby before it even got out there and actually shared in that experience with you, they will have just as much nurturing and understanding and how to take care of that
Big
child than you did.
Yes.
But
Yes.
because we live in the type of society that we live in, it's something that's seen as foreign nowadays. And
Yes.
again, women are forced to bear the brunt of the load. And it is up to you guys, unfortunately, to carry the load in regard to take care of that child. But if a perfect society where men are doing their job just as much as the women is, it would be something that's equally shared.
Right.
Mike, what's going on?
Well, the common factor, I think, from hearing Angel and of course Karma and when I heard Divine and even Fuchsia, you know, I'm hearing her and it reminds me of just the fact that, you know, it's hard enough as a single mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to really look at the underlying condition, man, like cost of living and, you know what I'm saying, taking into consideration the child for anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like it's set up. I'm really thinking about it, right? My mom and dad did good. I had two parents, but did they really get enough time with me? Taking into consideration
Absolutely.
me being at school, them
Yes.
working, them having to
Yes.
rest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
depending on my grandparents,
Yes.
depending on
Right.
people in the community. So it's a lot of things that went into play. You know what I'm saying? That was really outside of, you know, them, you know, because again, it's kind of set up, even from, you know, even how she explained it, you know, Fuchsia, you know, having to say, hey, no, like he's gonna go and, you know, pretty much I'm gonna go and do this and get, you know, you need that balance in two parents being able to like play to each other's strengths. You know what I'm saying? When you're down, I can, you know what I'm saying, step in. And even then, like, do you really have enough? Do you have enough time?
Right.
Because like
Right.
you having it, if you're from lower class to middle class,
Mm.
bro, like
No, ain't
Forget
no
it.
way.
Exactly.
Talk about
forget
it.
forget
Talk
about it.
Talk
Forget
about
it.
it.
And let me just elaborate on that real quick. I work, of course, I work at a at South Fulton. My primary job is work at a facility. We have an after school program in this facility, and we take care of kids. We spend more time with those kids than their parents do.
Then their
Right.
From
parents.
2:30
You
to
do.
6
worked with
p.m.
kids
we are with
for
those kids
4 years,
Monday
bro,
through
like,
Friday.
I knew
So
them
just
kids
to
better than
elaborate
all
on
them
that,
people.
yes, you are 100% right. Do you really spend that much time with your children, given the fact that you have to be an asset, well, a contributor to this economy?
To
It's
some-
crazy.
Yes, sir.
And then you wonder
Crazy.
why they act the way
CJ,
they
what
act.
up?
They
He
acting
said
like
that.
somebody
He
else,
said
but you're
that.
not around them, right?
I'm
You on
trying
mute,
to
my G?
tell
Muted,
you.
CJ.
He did that. He said, look, he said that.
He didn't lie about that. He didn't lie about that. Before I met Devon, I was married. I have 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for every doctor's appointment on both kids. I was there when they was taken out. And I have been a stay-at-home dad.
Mm.
When she was pregnant and she the at-risk pregnancy, and anybody here know about at-risk pregnancy, you got to go almost every week. So imagine I'm going like every week, but I'm having 2 jobs.
Right.
Now the thing about it is, after she had the baby, she stayed with the baby for a few for like, I think it was like until probably like 2 months or so, about 2 months. And that time it's you know, really important for the woman and the child to be there. So after that 2 months, I had my son by myself. So I had to learn how to be a stay-at-home dad
Yes.
while she went out there and did the breadwinning. But at the same time, it's hard being a stay-at-home dad because you have to look at how much they don't pay. They don't actually pay like women the right amount. I had to listen to my ex-wife complain about, okay, I'm trying to be a supervisor and I can't, I gotta make that versus me going out there and I'll be able to do it. But it's with the way the economy is, it's already hard. And, you know, like I said, that bond of trying to raise a child is different, and now being divorced too is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole culture shock because a lot of people don't think about, okay, after you have this child with somebody that you was with for so long. They don't teach you about, okay, after you not with them,
Right. There's no
how
debrief.
you
Right.
deal, how you deal.
Right. There's no
So
debrief after that. Right.
it's a pushback. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either way, being a parent is not easy. And like when I see single mothers, my mother was a single mother when it came up to my sisters beforehand, before she met my dad. And she did a lot of stuff. And she would tell me about her having somebody watch the kids, watch my sister while she went out there and washed windows.
Mm.
And so it's being a
No, we
parent.
get it.
It's just, being a parent, being a woman ain't an easy job.
It sure ain't. And they handle it with such grace. Yes, Angel.
I just wanted to comment on something that you had said earlier
Yep.
about the bonds that we share with our babies during those 9 to 10 months.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
what we also don't haven't made a norm, which actually should be a norm, is the bonds that the fathers create with those children during those 9 to 10 months as well. One
Yes.
thing that is
Ma'am,
definitely
talk
separate
about that.
from my first two sons of my first kid's father. During those 9, 10 months, he was definitely active during the pregnancy. So I'm talking about once he would come home every day from work, he's talking to me, making sure I'm comfortable. He's stooping down, he's talking to my stomach, he's making sure he's having
Yes.
conversations with them.
Yes.
As soon as
Talk
my
about
sons
that
came out,
sickness.
okay. As soon as
Talk
my
about
sons
that
came out,
sickness, girl.
it wasn't just me doing that skin to skin. You feel
Right.
me? Like as soon
Oh,
as
that's
he
good.
came out, I did that skin to skin, blood guts or whatever. They cleaned them up, passed them right on to dad. He took off his shirt,
Yes.
did the skin to skin, and that was done for like maybe the first 4 or 5 months for both of my sons. Now,
Mm.
unfortunately, with my third son, he didn't get to have that experience, and he doesn't even have the experience on the outside of things with restraining orders and DVs or whatever. But the fact that I can tell the difference of seeing when how my first two sons are with their father as opposed to my third son, there's a difference, and you have to make sure that that's being implemented. And I'm always going to stress that, whether it's two parent homes, whether it's male female, female female, whatever the case may be, having those intimate bonds with your kids before they even reach 6 months is very
Yes.
important, because they
Yes.
they calculate that, and so that's something that's like muscle memory in their head. So they're not really
Facts.
understanding why during those teenage years and those adulthood years, why they've like, we don't really talk like that, but I feel that connection. It happens to be from those moments from when they were infants and
Yes.
newborns, that you held that energy and you gave off that energy, especially if you're one of those people who maybe you had a rough day, but as soon as you get home, all of that sheds off.
It goes
You're
right
in front of your
away.
family now. You're in front of your babies now. You have that energy that's going like, I'm not just a protector financially, but I'm a protector emotionally, mentally. I need to be
Yes.
surrounded and showing off that love and making sure that my kids know what love is and how to uh, receive and give that love back to other people, whether it's family, friends, or even strangers.
100%. So, oh, hold
Wait
up.
a minute. Wait a minute. I think I need to say this one good time. Ladies, if you get with a guy, you already have kids. Listen to me. If you get with a guy and you already have kids, if the guy does not love your kids like his own, run.
Run, run.
That part.
Because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Run. I'm from the country. I'm a blended family. I come from a blended family. My dad, with my sisters, my older two sisters, he treated my sisters like it was his. We never did the step brother step. We was blood.
Hmm.
My
Mm.
my dad already had a son. Before that, my mother did the same thing. My mother's My grandfather, who's Buster Calhoun did not have my mother. He did my mother the same way. Blended families work, but the thing about it is, some people get with some folks that end up having kids, and then they don't love them. They don't love that second kid, and sometimes those kids realize that.
They know it.
And
Yeah,
I
they feel
don't
it.
think
They
a lot of
definitely
people
feel it.
that they realize that, okay, wait, he don't love me like that. So when you have a kid with him, you have a kid, another kid, you like, oh wait, he's not gonna love me like that. He only provides, you don't go and get a Happy Meal for just me. He'll get a Happy Meal for the whole. If he's not doing that, don't do that. But it doesn't. But at the same time, I understand it's hard because, especially for fathers, it's hard to see another man raise your child. If you accept, if they're a person. But at the same time, he's getting another dad, and we have to respect.
Not
we
a
have to
replacement,
respect.
an addition.
It's an addition.
Right.
It's you got to get that. So if that's not being shown, please, I repeat, please, run.
Put your forces on and bounce.
No, seriously. If he can't love you and your kids, because when he marries you, he's not just marrying you. He's marrying you and your kids, because your kids is a part of you. So I just needed to say that.
We got you, my guy. Hey, so with that being said, for those who just might have came in and things like that, we are embracing this March as Women's History Month, and just shedding light on some things of importance in regards to how things came to be within this society and how women have been placed within the overall spectrum of this world. We're gonna go to commercial real quick, but when we get back, hopefully my boy Ramrock is dialed in, maybe, hopefully, and he got he gonna perform real quick for the ladies, and you know what I'm saying, sing a tune real quick before we close up out of here, and speak on some of these phenomenal artists that are within this space right now as women and their contribution to Horizon World. This is Ask the Q, Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burden of Proof, and we'll be right back.
Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy HG. I was 702. Let's get tripping like a kid, untie his shoes. And you see the vibe and you see the move. Where I'm at, that's the Howard Hour Live to be exact. And you can catch me live on Lux Vision Studios to be exact. So make sure you tune in every Friday night, 11 Central, 12 Eastern, and 9 Pacific. And you know, everybody's a somebody. Catch me live on Lux Vision Studio. Let's go.
Awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the word, now streaming through Lux Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'll go ahead and make that now.
We on? We good?
Yeah, we on.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for staying long enough. I appreciate it. For those who just came in again, this is Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. We are celebrating women in regards to Women's History Month and International Women's Day as well. International Women's Day is March 8th for all those. I'm sure you guys already know. But yeah, I felt it very important to try to elaborate on women's contribution to this society, not just this American culture and this country, but just society as a whole, and to show the importance of who they are to this world and what they've contributed, because without them, a lot of things won't be right now. In so many different aspects of life. So I just definitely wanted to raise the awareness to that. And CJ is sitting there on the block like he got something to say. You all right?
Oh, I thought I was going to do the shameless plug. Okay.
No, you ain't gonna do no whatever he said. Hey.
Okay, I was about to be like, I was going to do the shameless plug. If you was,
what shameless plug? What shameless plug you got?
You said we needed better commercials, right?
No.
Okay, then. I was sure about to.
Man, move.
I sure was about to do it.
So this is what we're gonna do. Let me just tell you the story real quick before we even get to this. And no diss to any one of my musical artists, because y'all all phenomenal. But just because I knew Mike from. Okay, Mike is my battle buddy. All right, Mike. So when in certain situations, I always just call him just because that's just like second nature to me. You know what I'm saying? So I asked him. I said, Mike, I need you to come through and open the show up with Maxwell's "This Woman's Worth." You know what I'm saying? Because I know he can hit those high notes. I knew he can do it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he getting his ass whooped by pollen and nature right now. So his allergies is flaring up and kicking his behind. Right? So he wasn't able to do it. Lo and behold, this is how God works. Ramrock peeped his happy behind up in here. You dig what I'm saying? And fresh off his tiny Metadesk performance, I asked him if he can bless the stage with a piece for the ladies, and he was more than willing to do so. So one, I want to say, Ramrock, I appreciate you, my guy. You know what I'm saying, for coming through and doing your thing. And I hope my guy Mike get better fast. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, my guy Ramrock.
Hey, this is not woman's worth though.
It don't matter. They know they work.
I know it's like my bro.
Ramrock, you can go over there on the stage.
I can go on stage.
Yeah, come on. Do your thing.
Excuse me.
Now,
but what you know? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, do your thing, man.
No, you go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because Devon wanted me to script out the couch, and I didn't want to, because I told her that whoever performs is gonna be able to work around it, and they don't do their thing anyway. So I wasn't worried about the couch, and I was worried about Horizon being Horizon and something going wrong. So, yeah. Ramrock, do your thing, man.
This is a little something. Actually, my sisters, they request this all the time, and so.
Hey, Ramrock.
You know.
Just come up
yes.
a little bit. You got all this space right here and the bottom and stairs and.
Oh, I'm talking to CJ Shotlow right there.
There
that's
you
what
go.
I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people.
That's who you talking to.
Well, I'm talking to y'all ladies. Y'all be doing y'all do, okay? And I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. Look, I came from a woman. A woman gave me a whole lot of my game. Streets did too. But the women who really put a whole lot of that, I sing because my mom and do different instruments because of my mom and all of that kind of stuff. Pops passed away. He would have been there, but she held it down, just like y'all be holding it down. And I wanna thank y'all for that. Keep holding the kids down. I say that all the time too. Keep them babies out the street. But this one, you know, for people who like to just get away for a second, you know, take a ride, which hopefully y'all like to do. I think you guys put a whole lot of work in, and so sometimes you might just want to go take a drive, you know, and get away for a second. Hear that? Let's take a ride. I'm on top of the world, baby. Please don't hold me down. And while the world is going crazy, oh, I'm keeping my head down. I got the TV on, but it ruins my vibe. Look at the clock, it's about that time. Oh, I wanna ride, baby. Take a ride. The sun lights down, but the moon's so bright. Oh, I wanna cruise down my Highland Drive. Oh, I need some quiet time with me. Oh, baby, ooh, I wanna get away from the world. No TV, no radio, no. Oh, baby, ooh, I wanna get away from the world. No negative in my sedative, no. Said I wanna go take a long ride somewhere far away from here, where there's no negative space, no gender, creed, or race. Oh, it's just me and a highway, just me and you and the moon. 75 degrees in the middle of June, sunroof open, nowhere to go. I just wanna go somewhere and escape. Baby, take me to a place somewhere far away from here. Oh, baby, ooh, I wanna get away from the world. No TV, no radio, no. Oh, baby, I wanna get away from the world. Oh, no negative in my sedative, no. No TV, no radio, no. Oh, baby, ooh, I wanna get away from the world. Oh, no negative in my sedative, no. Ooh, I wanna get away from the world. No TV, no radio, no. Oh, baby, I wanna get away from the world. No negative in my sedative, no. Thank y'all.
Hey. K-Red Rock. Did y'all get away from the world for a minute? Did y'all get away?
Yes.
I know that was clean. That little Marvin Gaye feel to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. I love it. That was nice. No, appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. So again, for those who didn't know, we're elaborating on Women's Herstory Month. You know what I'm saying? And just shedding light on some things and contributions to women. I thought very important to leave this second half. I wanted to shed light on a lot of the history a lot of you women have contributed to this Horizon World space. Someone in particular is staring at me in my face right now. I don't care. I don't even have how many times this comes up. I would love for everybody, all the women in the audience that have, you know what I'm saying, who feel like sharing, to let them know what you do within this space and how you have contributed to Horizon World, because regardless if you know it or not, you are a part of history. You understand what I'm saying? So I would love if you're up to it to come and share what your contribution is. But just I wish Shay Artist would have stayed around as well. But I'm definitely gonna talk this young lady up, because again, she's been a phenomenal contributor to what you guys see today in regards to After Q Speak Your Truth. I remember when I went to Angel and all I had was a vision of what I wanted to do within Horizon World. And I told her that what my crazy dream was of having a space to where people can come and have meaningful adult conversations. And she literally created the artistic blueprint around everything that I saw in regards to what I wanted to do for you guys within this space. She is the sole creator of the first After Q Speak Your Truth joint within this world. So I know a lot of you guys may know her from her music and things like that, but I know the whole backstory of this woman to a certain degree. She's a phenomenal builder. She was actually recognized by Horizon World for her was the Women's Museum, if I'm not mistaken.
Better World
Angel,
Museum.
say that again.
The Better World Museum.
The Better World Museum. My apologies. Is it still published? Do you still have it in here?
They actually unpublished it because of one of the sculptures being too provocative.
They unpublished it because of one of the structures or creations that she created being too provocative, whatever. She has multiple talents, and I every chance I get, I'm going to share my gratitude to her and tell her how much I appreciate her and what she's done for me in this space. Angel, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. You are definitely a huge part of the history that continues to be created within Horizon World. And you definitely have your name etched in whatever stone or tri-mesh or primitive shape that they got in here. For those who don't know you, I mean, in your contribution, please share with the rest of the world.
There we go. Put me on the spot again.
Yeah, man.
Hi guys, I'm Angel. I was one of the first Black women on the platform before it was opened up to the public. I've created the Better World Museum, which got me recognized by Meta Horizon and Mark Zuckerberg, which I've gotten interviews and commercials done with Meta for that reason. Burden is actually my first commission, and one of my first world bill commission, and I actually can't give him enough gratitude because he's actually the one who introduced me to 504 Queen Bee, and then she commissioned me to do the Big Easy, which if you haven't been to that club, you missed out on that. That was a time. I've been in world building since 2021. And then I started my music world around the ending of 2022. And we've just been juggling with both since then. Commissions and music all the way. That's all you got me.
And when she says mentioned by Mark, she really does mean mentioned by Mark Zuckerberg. Like literally her name came out his mouth. So yeah, definitely huge thank you, ma'am. And she's definitely been aspiring person within this space. She's just to see her continue her drive and the things that she's been doing is definitely motivation for me. So I want to just continue to say thank you, and I definitely appreciate you and your contribution to this space, man. Now, if how are we gonna do this? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. There is a track that's out. You know what? I'm not even going to do that. First, there's a young lady out here, Miss Talk Nice to Kia, is in the audience right now. So, ma'am, I need you on this block real quick. Yes, you have to get up. Let me tell you, I called her and she was telling me she fell asleep. Boy, Kia, yes, come on. Yes, I need you here. I need you here. I need you here.
There?
Yes. Yes. Hi, Kia.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You want to let the people know who you are and what you aspire to do in this Meta Horizon world and your piece in history in this space, ma'am?
Well, for starters, my name is Talk Nice to Kia, and I am a singer, a songwriter, a poet, a teacher, photographer. I do it all.
Yes.
And I feel like I contribute to the meta by spreading love, joy, by having no drama, no hatred in my heart for anyone, by just being a beacon of light, by being a realist. And I feel like I've so much more to say that, maybe I just need to come back on the show for a segment so I can let it all out.
Hey, CJ, you see how she plugged that, right?
Thank you for having me.
You see how she plugged that, right? You see how she plugged that, right? That was cute. That was cute. I like that. I like that. All right, so check this out. There's a track that you have out right now that's definitely gaining some headway. Yes. What would you say?
You're gonna laugh when I say it.
What's the name of this song, ma'am?
It's called Avenue. Do I need to come up there? Can you hear me?
Yes. I don't know why you jumped off.
Hi again. This song that he speaks of is called Avenue. With a little spin to it, with a little spice. I need things a little spicy sometimes, but I can't do it on my own. Sometimes it takes another seasoning. I feel like that seasoning is Angel. I feel like she's bringing a different side of me out, and I love it. So I'm gonna keep making music with her until we stop.
We ain't never stopping.
We ain't never stopping. We're never stopping. Yeah, this track is called Avenue.
The track is called Avenue. And before we get out of here, go ahead.
I said, if you know, you know. If you was here for it, ooh, child, but they're gonna have to catch it on the flip side. It's okay.
Facts. Before we get out of here, they're gonna close the show with this this track. But before we do get out of here, I want to just say again, for those who did come and expand on the discussion, I want to say thank you guys for being vulnerable and open in regards to women's history and contributions to America and just this world as a whole. Actually, before we got online, Kia and I were talking about this, and I wanted to I asked myself, how did women view themselves in society, or what do they feel that their place is in society in this world now, in regards to all the different transitions that you guys have been through, and things like that. And then she asked me personally, what did I see, or what was my view in regards to where women are in this society. And I said that you guys are the most important people in this world. And for a multitude of reasons, you guys have a power that can't be duplicated. You guys do something that can't no one else on this earth do, and that's give life. in addition to the knowledge and wisdom that you guys have as people, you guys can shift the whole world. And I think as men we can only do that from one perspective, to where you guys have dual perspectives, from intelligence basis, but from an emotional standpoint as well, in regards to what you go through in regards to child labor and having that connection and that bond with children. So I think there's a reason why society doesn't want a woman to be president, because I think they know that you'll do a phenomenal job at it, and they probably won't never have another male president again in this lifetime. If you really think about it. It's, again, only my opinion. It depends on how you view it. Don't just take my word for it. But I mean, women hold a very, 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 very important role in this world. And without you guys, there is no us. I don't think there's anything more important than that. So again, I just want to say thank you guys for those who shared in on that discussion. And before we close the show, I'm gonna have Miss Kia and Angel the artist perform this smash hit, if you will. I know there aren't too many left in the audience, but I want you guys to know that there are a multitude of people looking on TikTok right now. So just to let you know. All right, so don't pay too much attention to the audience here at hand. Just know that you're being streamed on
I never care.
multiple streams of social media platforms right now. I know Devon looks at them ridiculously all day, every day. So you're definitely being watched, and there's definitely an audience. So come do your thing, ladies. This is Avenue from Miss Talk Nice to Kia, and Angel the artist.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, you already know I gotta match your fly, Kia.
That's right. I was gonna match your fly.
I beat you to it.
Hey out there.
Okay.
My name is Talk Nice to Kia.
No,
And we gone. Yes. And we gone slow down for a second.
I like this song.
I love this song.
Hey. I knew y'all hear my girl on there. Hey. Cause I wanna be with you. Cause I wanna be with you. Cause I wanna be with you. Do the things you used to do. Yeah. Riding down the avenue. Riding down the hall with you. Baby, when I'm next to you. Like me on another house too. Like we always used to do. What's not getting through you? Hey, I like to be alone. You know you always stay with me. That's why I tread carefully. Know I hate when you be in the streets. Cause you supposed to be here with me. If only you really knew what you made me wanna do to you. Hey, I got a little attitude, but I'd rather be in the mood. Hey, down the avenue, get it. Hey, that's right, Angel. Baby, when I'm next to you, like we're on another house too. Yeah, like we always used to do. What's not getting through you? I don't like to be alone, especially when you wanna
clarity, cooking up a vibe, every dish a fucking rarity. Porn star moves, yeah, I'm filmed in your fantasy. Flip the script quick, now we sparking up new energy. We can chew and smoke with the combo intertwined. Oh, I hit the 69, where our bodies realign. Sure, they love a solitude, but you're crossing every line. And your body is a drug, I consume it every time. Meter at a time, I'm your passenger and guide. You can keep it coming, I'll be the fire that's inside. Baby, when the stakes are high, I'ma stay and fortify. I'm by your side. Baby, show me that you ride.
Hey.
Show me that you mean what you mean.
Ever queen. I like the way you make it so nice, make it so nice. Make me fix my attitude, yeah. With you. Hey. Cause you right where you belong. Make me wanna sing a song. Make me wanna sing a song to you.
You better talk nice to her.
Thank
You
you.
feel me?
Thanks for sliding on the beat with me, Angel.
Of course.
Period.
Anytime.
Yo,
And the
I
next
was
time,
stuck
and the
on
next time, and the next time.
69
Wait,
came when I got
debut?
stuck.
When that debut? When's the drop?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let 'em know, please.
April
Tell the people.
3rd, coming out on all platforms. If you're on VR, make sure you hit up Zodia for the Aries event, because that's the same day it publishes.
Yes. And make sure you follow Angel on Spotify and all platforms. Yes. And make sure you follow
A-N-G''L.
Exactly. Make sure you follow Talk Nice to Kia All Spaces on all platforms as well. We got plenty more in store. Bye.
Plenty more.
Well,
Bye. Plenty more to come.
I don't think there's any other way to end this show. That was a phenomenal performance. And we gone. I want to say thank you to my boy CJ, M5 Divine, Lux Vision Studios for always meeting the mark and making me look like I know what I'm doing up here on this stage. I appreciate y'all. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that came through and supported the show. My boy Ramrock for opening and serenading the ladies, and these phenomenal ladies for closing down the show. That, man, history is in the making, man. And a lot of it is because of women. This is Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burn the Proof. Happy Women's History Month. And we're gone.
Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.